So this video will take us through page 21 and question 4. So it's a little bit different because we have to bore holes straight. So what we'll do is we'll read the question first and then we'll take you through answering it. So given are askew boreholes A and B, the borehole A reveals the top and bottom of the stratum at 35 and 15. So the top and bottom are the same as the head wall and the foot wall at a height of 35 and 15. The borehole at B reveals the top and bottom, head wall and foot wall of the stratum at heights of 46 and 7. Determine the strike dip thickness of the stratum. So, the very first thing we do, we're going to work off for A, it's going to be 35 and 15. So you can just measure up 35 and 15. Just draw a right line across. Where it crosses, that will be your AH, that will be your AF. B then is 46 and 7. Six and 7. So that's your B head wall and B foot wall. So we join the dots, so your A, your F, your F. We can drop it down. This becomes your A, F down here, and your AH. Now, when we go to drop this down, because it's a straight line, we don't know exactly where. So what we have to do in order to find that is we have to kind of rotate it. We rotate this line about point B, and then we draw it, rotate it, we bring the heights across, and we rotate it back into position. So we're basically catching the line, rotating it, finding the points and rotating it back. So if I go to B, rotate it up, come straight across here at B, bring it straight up, join it back to B here. This is all done lightly. Now, if that line, so that's our new rotated line, if that line was straight across, that's how it would look in your elevation. So now I can bring my heights across. So I'll bring BF across, drop it down, and rotate it back with B as your center. And then that point there will be my BF. Do the same for H. Drop it down, rotate it around. That's my BH. I can join the dots. So your H joins your H. F joins the F. And now we continue the question as normal. So what we have to do is we have to take a level line and get the strike. It doesn't really matter. Like I can take a level line from A, go across, and go parallel to here. But what would happen is my point would be over here. So as you do the questions, it will get easier for which one to use. So the easiest one to use in this case is I'm going to go straight over from AF I'm going to go parallel. So you always go parallel to the other line. So straight over. Now I go parallel to the other line from BF. Where that crosses is a point. Drop that down. Now, because I went parallel to AH, BH from BF, so I go to BF and I go parallel from AH to BH again. So there's my AH, so it's all the same. AH, BH, because I went parallel there. Now I go to my BF, go parallel to AH, BH, where it crosses our line. That will be our point. This joins back. That is now our strike. And we look along that. So you look along your strike. Set up your X1, Y1 because we're doing an auxiliary. You can label that. I'll do AH, BH first. Looking along the strike or looking along the true length, as we said before, we'll get it as an edge view for it. So I'm going to bring all my points up. Nice and lightly. And now, because we projected from plan, our heights come from elevation. So remember, you're taking the heights of the head walls, not the heights of B and A, the heights of BH and all that, okay? So, BF is there. Go to BF. Do pen. That's BF. Then we have BH. Follow it down here. BH is there. Off. AF is here. AF is there. And finally AH. Down to AH. Up to here. And now the footwall joins to the footwall. So as I said before, these should be parallel. If you're in your exam, they're ever off a small 1/2 mil, just draw your best fit line. So you can see my BH was like a 1/4 mil off, so I just drew my best fit line because they should always be parallel. To get the dip, we can just extend this line out. Make sure and label it. That is your dip. That's the angle it makes. To get the thickness, we draw a line perpendicular anywhere between the two, between the head wall and the foot wall. Label that T. That is our thickness. So we have our strike, our dip, and our thickness.